Should we start by apologising
For what?
for not uploading?
No, we can't start every episode by apologising.
Okay, we'll start it like this then. Wait, what do we say? Oh yeah, welcome back to the Lonely Boy Hours, strictly exclusive to YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah, exclusive to two things. Bro, we're touching feet already.
Oh,
what episode's this?
Episode 5.
Wow.
Jesus.
5 in 5 months.
Yeah, but how I see it is it's more exclusive.
I'm sure that's what they want. We should start charging.
No, Lloyd.
£5 an episode, one a month. No bonus,
Do
no
you
nothing.
think anyone would genuinely do
No
that?
one would buy it.
I reckon we'd get 3 people.
£15 a month.
That's
Should we
not
do it?
bad. Cover my phone bill.
Your phone bill's £15 a month.
Nah, it's £60 a month.
60.
My phone bill's £60 a month.
What phone do you have?
iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Wow.
Unlimited data. Check me out.
Tech me out.
Check me
That
out.
kind of works.
No, it's I do something weird with my phone. People don't realize what I do because
Sit on it.
I don't have Wi-Fi at my house
Still.
because we don't have fiber optic. So the Wi-Fi is so trash.
Yeah.
Half the time I was hotspotting my phone anyway, and we were paying for a phone bill that we just don't use. So we were just like, just not pay for it. It's just cheaper if we just use our phones because no one's using the Wi-Fi, no one's using the landline. Let's just use our phone. So I'm buying the phone and then buying the contract separately.
Mm-hmm.
So the phone and the contract have nothing to do with each other. So I can change the contract from whatever I want a month. So
Okay.
when we move into the new house and we have Wi-Fi, I won't be paying 20 quid a month for unlimited. I'll probably go to like £10 a month. But I'll still be paying £40 a month for the phone.
Okay. Mine's 45 for phone and 125 gigs.
See, that's not bad.
125 gigs, right? I'll never use 125 gigs unless I stream. No.
The Lonely Boy Hours.
Yeah. I was going to say something dirty, but then the yellow monetization just popped in my head because none of them have been green yet on our pods. They've all been flagged for inappropriate content.
I can't remember what we spoke about.
Everything.
You've,
that's got to be bleeped.
You've done
yeah.
it there. Oh my days.
We're going PG now, people.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're letting the people. This is what I've just had a brainwave. Honestly, let's do PG on Spotify and then X-rated on Patreon. No one's buying that. We post one a year, and it includes one swear word.
It's our yearly roundup. We do need to post more. We say this all the time.
Yeah, it's just when we've just got it set in our mind that when we move in with each other, all hell will break loose. Like the content is going to be flowing.
All hell will break. Oh, update. We have put an offer on a house.
Ooh, it's a nice one as well.
We don't get it.
I just saw it.
Yeah, Matt saw it today. Matt thought we put an offer in a different apartment than the one we did. But those of you who watched this for a while will probably know we're moving to Bournemouth, have been trying to since
January.
Yep. But we put an offer in, and I'm 100% confident we're going to get it. But fast forward to next month's pod when we're sat here saying we didn't get it and we're not moving.
I just like what is it about this one that's so special? Like, why do you think we're going to get this one?
I don't know. I just have a completely different. It's gone a lot smoother. Everything was a lot easier.
They do seem more laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the email he sent to the weatherman.
Yeah.
Was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can have it if you want.
But I had my mind on the summit.
Yeah.
The summit where I thought we were actually going to get, but some probably billionaire got in before us.
Yeah. Another update of what we've been doing with in the last month in our monthly update video. We're turning into Rufus with our monthly update videos. We went to an event, a thing, at Everyman Racing in Loughborough.
It was so fun.
It was unbelievable.
So fun.
Thank you to everyone who invited us. I don't know if they want me to name their names, so I won't, but thank you for inviting us. We got it was a day, probably saw it in our stories. We just drove supercars for free for a day.
Yeah.
We got to drive McLarens, Audi R8s, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and we filmed it. So there is a vlog coming. It's been in the editing suite for a month.
I edited it like the day after.
And it's just been sat there.
I was like, Lloyd, it's 3 minutes long. We got to get more. I was like, we can't just do it. We actually have to add more. And then ever since then, we've literally just been like, it gets dark so quick. After work, what do we vlog?
We haven't done anything in the last month.
But you've been those 3 Saturdays after you've been playing cricket.
Yeah.
So we haven't done. This is a Saturday, by the way.
Yeah, first pod we filmed on a Saturday ever.
We're doing out of hours.
Yeah, we're doing the graveyard shift for you lot. I hope you're grateful. I haven't had a Saturday free since April because of cricket.
That's definitely slowed everything down. So
Yeah, 100%.
just blame Lloyd in the comments.
Yeah, blame me. I'm retired now, though. Although I do retire every year and then come back.
You do say this.
But
if we don't move into Bournemouth next year, like, new season on the cards.
If we don't move to Bournemouth by April next year, I will be in a 1-bed, like, studio flat in Altrincham. Where the is Altrincham? I will not be in Oxford in April. If I am, how?
Yeah, something's gone wrong.
Something's gone so wrong if it takes 14, 15 months to move house.
Jesus. Don't. I don't want to even... That's putting bad negative into the atmosphere. I don't like it.
Back to Everyman Racing.
Oh my God, how did we get from that to that?
Tangent. It was an unbelievable day. We vlogged it. It's coming soon. Thank you to everyone who invited us. We will put the link. This isn't an ad or anything.
No.
But we'll put the link to Everyman Racing in our bio because it is such a good day out if you can do it. Like for a stag do, for a day out with friends, if there's a big group of you or whatever. Just the experience to drive cars that I will literally never own.
Yeah.
Probably never drive again. The ability to do that for an entire day, drive 4 different supercars, go in these Atoms, which is like a racing
and learn to drift as well, which you were really good at.
Thank you.
I was trash. I think it comes down to the car.
Yeah, sure. It's not about the tool, it's about the man behind it.
But no, what an experience, honestly. Birthday party, stag do, highly recommend.
It's just a great day out if you're not even if you're near Loughborough. Just it only took us an hour and a half to get there, so
not even that, to be honest. We kind of whipped there quickly.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion though.
What?
The Lamborghini, and I will stand by this. The Lamborghini was not fun to drive.
Bruh, I've driven a Micra for the last 5 years, and you're complaining about the Lambo wasn't good enough.
My Audi was nicer than the Lamborghini.
Might be nicer, but it's definitely not quicker.
Obviously. But the transmission between gears on the Lamborghini was horrible. The first car I drove with us was a Ferrari 458. And that was so clean. That was like paddle shifting, one gear to another.
Was that the white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
White Ferrari.
That might be the one that I was catching you up in when I was behind you.
Yeah, it was. That was when I was in the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And it was like the revs are so high. When you change gear, you expect to find the next gear. But you change gear at such a high rev and it brings you all the way back down.
And then catapults you right forward.
Yeah, and I'm literally just like... I feel like because a lot of people own Lamborghinis, like a lot of
comparatively.
Comparatively. So I feel like there must be, like, you must have to learn to drive it because you just step in the car, you go around 3 times, so you must have to like get used to it or something. But I just thought, you know what, the McLaren all day.
Yeah, those cars in general though, it's like the power that they have. You can't just step in and drive it on the street. I'd be scared to take them out around here.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be stupid to, because they're like around this countryside. There's just potholes everywhere. I feel like an inch pothole would ruin it.
It's also like, I like cars. I wouldn't say I'm a car person, like people who study them religiously. I'm a fan of good cars or whatever. I don't have one, but I like them. I don't see the point of owning a car that expensive if your job doesn't entail driving around the country a lot.
I kind of think the opposite. I kind of think like, if you own a supercar in the UK, you have to be mad rich because the roads are packed. The roads are packed. You can't go anywhere. And then if you go veer off into the country, it's just like potholes and just all that. Like, I feel like in America, you just got roads that go on for ages. Like my brother's in Utah at the moment, and he took a picture of a road, and it's just straight, and it goes on to the horizon. Like all you can see is just this one road with no cars on it, no speed cameras. I would just be like, let's get a McLaren down here, boy.
But if you have that money, I prefer big cars. Like if I had that money, I'd just get a Jeep or a Range Rover or just something
comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 5-seater. That it's just easier. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But-
I agree with you there. But I do like the feeling of just that acceleration. It was very nice.
Yeah, but you scare me because you said the other day, no, like a month ago, you're like, I just love driving quick. Like I got home from yours in like 8 minutes, and I was like, what are you doing?
I was talking about running. I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about driving.
Oh god, I
No,
understand.
that was in the in my other car, in the Toyota.
No, it was when you got that.
Really?
100%. No way you'd be saying I love going quick in the Toyota. That thing didn't go quick.
Yeah, no, but like once you got to 80 miles an hour, it was very difficult to get above 80 in the Toyota. But it was just that sense of like, it felt like a go-kart, that car. It was amazing. But yeah, now I switched cars. It's fun. Do you remember when we were on the motorway and there was a left turn that was like zero.
Oh, and you just
That
across
was
4
so
lanes.
dangerous, but it was safe. It was safe
Bro,
to do
just
so.
contradicted yourself.
It was dangerous if you weren't
explain
me.
it, yeah.
If you weren't me.
Ooh. No, if you explain it sounds dangerous, but
Yeah.
it was very easy because
It was like a 4-lane motorway. We had 0.2 miles to turn left, and there was cars in every lane, and I was in the far right lane. So I literally just had to like drop 3 gears to speed up to just find. And there was a big gap, which was safe. There was nothing behind me, but there were cars, and I sort of just managed to veer off into the left. And I was like, "Fucking hell!" I wouldn't have done it if I knew that there wasn't like a high chance of us starting.
yeah, and it's very rare that if someone's going 100 in the first lane, then they're in the wrong lane.
I mean, I would have loved to see the CCTV of
Yeah,
that.
it's just a car going fucking
like a tiny little tin box.
going 90 degrees left, coming off at the junction.
Oh man.
Okay, switching topic from Everyman Racing to something very different.
Okay.
Did you see what Leo DiCaprio said to Timothy Chalamet? Going into the acting world now.
No.
His one bit of advice was no hard drugs and no superhero movies. What's your opinion?
I agree. I honestly, I liked superhero movies as a kid, but since passing like 18, 20, I don't know why. I just have this like, not hatred. I just find them so repetitive. Like the same thing happens in every movie.
Yeah.
And the fan base has just gone nuts. Like, oh my god, did you see Doctor Strange save the day again? And it's just like
That's not what they did. They're toxic now.
what, MCU fans?
MCU fan base is a bit toxic. You have
Yeah.
toxic people in everything.
Yeah, for sure.
But like there's a series called Miss Marvel, which is a Pakistani young superhero, and they're just like they just dislike it immediately.
What, because she's from Pakistan?
They're just weird. Like they just don't like change. Like everyone hated Eternals because it was different.
Yeah.
Different races, like religions, different sexuality, and they instantly hate it. They just want to see like a white male superhero save the day.
That was like another one, Little Mermaid. You seen the outrage
Yeah,
on
I've
that?
seen that now. Yeah.
What, like, I saw a tweet that was like something like, she's aquatic, how can she be black? And she's like, it's a fucking mermaid.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
mermaid.
exactly.
It's
literally
not
fucking-
real. Like,
You're always gonna get people like
Yeah.
that, no matter how much you educate these
No.
idiots. They're always gonna be. How are you annoyed with a fantasy character
Yeah,
being a
a
different
mermaid.
race? It makes no sense. But they're just so stupid.
yeah.
The no hard drugs thing makes a lot of sense as
Yeah.
well.
Because I feel like if you look at people who have done hard drugs, their career sort of tends to like veer a certain way.
Yeah.
Like you kind of see it. You kind of know when they're doing drugs a lot.
And there is no benefit to it.
No.
It can only throw you off the rails.
And it's kind of sad though. I feel like that life is kind of like being a movie star, rock star. I feel like it's so like everyone wants to do it, but then I feel like that once you're in that position, you can get lonely,
Yeah.
can get bored, and what do they say? It's lonely at the top.
Like most people want to be rich and famous
Mhm.
until they're famous, then they just want to be rich. They don't want to be famous
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
It can get very dark very quick. We've seen it with so many famous people. Go
There's
literally off the rails.
countless people.
Staying in the acting world, James Bond. We went and watched No Time to Die for the Weatherman's birthday. Pretty much the day it came out, I think. What did you think of No Time to Die?
Unpopular opinion. I actually didn't like it.
That's not unpopular.
What, it's not?
No,
Oh,
people
okay.
don't think it's that good of a movie.
I mean, I'm probably going to get pinned down for this, but it didn't feel like a James Bond film.
No, not really. No.
It felt like a typical, like, just spy action film. Like, it didn't really feel that, like, James Bondy. It just felt a bit weird. Like, it just felt like just another film.
People were just saying it's just one. It was one film too many. They were saying basically.
Yeah.
But Spectre left it so that they had to do another one.
Mm.
Also, Bond should never die.
Yeah, but did he die?
Yes.
Okay.
He literally got blown up on that island.
Yeah, but it's Bond. Have you played Resident Evil 4, bruv?
No.
At the end of Resident Evil 4, on the second flip of the DVD, because on the GameCube you got one disc one side and you got to flip it and turn the other. On the second one, him and Ashley are on the jet ski. The island literally gets blown to shreds, but somehow that motherfucker escapes.
Bond isn't in Resident Evil 4, by the way. He's on about someone else when he says him. But who do you think should be the next Bond actor?
I honestly think Idris Elba would be really good.
He's come out and said
He
doesn't
said
want to
no.
do it.
Why?
Well, he said he doesn't have much interest in it, and then the producers came out and said, we understand completely it's a 10 to 12 year commitment that we want.
Okay, that is true. They want a 10 to 12 year commitment.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 films you have to do.
But
you can't just do 2, you can't just do 1.
a lot of James Bonds have just done 1.
That was in the 60s.
Yeah, well...
Brosnan did 4 or 5.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this is what, again, about movies, they just try and they see so much money potential in it, which is fair enough, because it's a business.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think, like, if you want to make a great film, just do the great things. Like, do you need to stretch out to 4 films?
Yeah. That's like, have you seen Joker 2? They're doing Joker 2.
Yeah, I've seen Joker 4 times, and each time I watch it, it's getting better. Like,
Okay.
It grows on me a lot.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's not a great film. His performance elevates it so much.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not. It's like a 4 out of 5.
Mm.
Also, for my Bond, I think Henry Cavill will probably get it.
Yeah, he is
He just looks
he's
peak human.
peak human. That's
He's
true.
Superman already.
I feel like there's another person that I'm missing. Like, I'm trying to think. I feel like there's just someone else that I've been like, you know what, you'd play a really good James Bond.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy can play anyone.
Yeah, but I feel like if Tom Hardy was to play James Bond, I feel like he would play like a bit
Rough and tumble. James
yeah,
Bond,
like a bit like
not a clean shaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with James Bond, like, you're meant to be like classy.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like he'd bring a bit fight to it. Do you know what I mean?
It might be a good approach. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now a question from one of our viewers, which is an interesting question, to say the least.
What is it? Hit me.
Why are boys so messed up in our generation? I picked it out because I think it's a good topic to speak about. Like, obviously, we're not messed up, but I find, in general, for boys and girls, it's now become, it's not as cool to just be loyal with one person.
Yeah, but I get what you mean. I feel like it's kind of more like this is what I mean. Like, I feel like it's normal now. Like, oh, he cheated on me, and it's like, I feel like back in the day it was like, oh my god. But now it's like,
your vow and
but now I feel like it's just like, oh, like, you can get over him, just get under somebody else.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No, but that's what I genuinely feel like. Back in the day, it'd be like, oh, like, such a sad thing. But now it's just like, oh, we cheated on you.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
They
like,
even take them back a lot more often now as well.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, I kind of did that, to be fair.
What, he took back a cheat?
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah,
not took back. She didn't want to, obviously, but I was like, please. And then after a while,
Wait, she flipped it and you were begging to take it?
I wasn't begging. I was literally just like, I want to be with you. And then now looking back, I'm literally just like, why did I do that?
You were young and dumb.
But with that question, you said this generation.
Yeah.
I started speaking to someone on Hinge.
Yeah.
And her job is she's a, I want to make sure I get this right. She's like a assistant for someone that does OnlyFans.
An assistant? What, like,
Yeah,
schedules
so-
her shoots and stuff?
No, so basically she works for an OnlyFans model who's really famous.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this. On OnlyFans, you can speak to your subscribers. Like, you message your subscribers. And so this model has so many subscribers, she hires a team of people to talk to the people. So she's not speaking to the people.
Okay.
which I find is nuts because these people think they're speaking to her,
Yeah.
but they're just speaking to this girl behind a desk.
They're paying good money to get messages
Yeah.
from her, and
Yeah.
it's just an assistant.
And like, I've said like, oh, this is quite a funny topic. Like, what are some of the messages? And like, it's just not a funny topic. Like, some of the messages are so sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm literally like, damn, I thought like we were kind of messed up, this generation. Like, I thought it was like a bit like, I thought we were a generation that's like, oh, you know what I mean? But like, this is like 40-year-old men, like, just saying like this guy basically wanted to be humiliated the out of, like, he wanted to cry, and he was just like, he was basically just bathing his kids in the bath. Like, he had kids that he was just bathing, and at the same time he was talking to this assistant, being like, just humiliating me and stuff like that.
It's so weird.
And I'm just like, that's so sad. Like, it's so sad that your life has like come to that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh mate,
That might just be.
he's king.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
might just
but
like being humiliated.
I know. At the same time, I'm like, I never kink shame, but at the same time, I'm literally just like, no, I don't, because I think that is bad. But at the same time, I'm literally just like, mate, come on, like, that's sad.
Kink shaming. I've never heard of kink shaming.
I feel like that's a big thing at the moment.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like kink shaming is a big thing, but you see it on Twitter, like, oh, he's into this, and it's just like, well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. Well, it
Surely
probably is
you're
something.
into something weird. Like, I like feet people. I'm not into feet, and I find it weird that you're into feet. But at the same time, I'm just like, you do you, king.
Yeah.
You do you, king.
You do your feet.
Fact about feet.
Oh God, here we go.
Do you know why feet fetish is such a big thing?
No.
So, the arousement part of your brain is right next to the part of your brain that operates your feet. So when you get aroused, the blood that fills that packet of brain can overspill, and it overspills and fills up the feet part of the brain. So your brain gets confused about what's arousing. That's genuinely what it is. I swear to God.
Where did you find that?
Wow, I was on like a foot forum. I'm joking. I got told it in like a foot forum. Yeah. Like, there's this guy I used to follow called on YouTube called 42. So thought,
Yeah.
and then squared, so it says 42. And he would just say loads of facts about everything, which is why I know the most random things sometimes, like that, for example. But yeah, that's all about feet that I got, Lloyd. So next question.
What was that thing about your brother's house that you were talking to me about?
Oh, mate. So after the podcast that we filmed on Thursday, came back, and it was like 9:30, and my family were all just in the kitchen being like, their faces all dropped, and I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you all scared? And they're like, we believe in ghosts. 100% we believe in ghosts. I was like, why? What's happened? And my brother has like recently bought a house that's massive, and it's scary. It was built like 600 years ago. It's terrifying. My other brother, has been staying in that house just to look after it. And he keeps saying in the night he'll wake up and the lights are on. And he'll say, maybe I left the lights on, and just he's disregarding it. And then sometimes he'll be like, why are the windows open? And just disregards it and be like, maybe it was hot, I left the windows open. My brother doesn't believe in ghosts. So he's like, it must have been the wind.
That's his first mistake, not
Yeah.
believing, because ghosts are real, 100%.
Oh, come on, Lloyd.
They are real. There's no way. Have you seen all the things that happen? There's got to be something.
Well,
I also partly say that so that they don't come and do anything to me.
So my brother left to go to work, and he made a note. He said, everything is shut, everything is off. Bearing in mind there's lots of rooms, so he took ages to go up and down all these floors being like, shut, everything's off. He comes back at night and goes, oh, I need to feed the fish. And my mum and dad say, oh, we'll come round with you. They go to feed the fish. They go on the back entrance, and the entire first floor lights are on, and the windows are wide open.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother was like, everything was off, and they just pooed themselves. Because it's terrifying, Lloyd. The house is scary.
I'm not sure why your brother bought a house that old.
I don't know. Honestly, I think it's like my sister-in-law grew up in America with the aesthetic of this old, so she likes that old house.
Yeah.
Old house vibe. And And I think it's an amazing house. Honestly, I think it's amazing. But at the same time, I'm just like, scary. Really, really scary. And the basement is ginormous. Huge. Like, the first thing I said, because I don't believe in ghosts, I've been saying this for the last 6 months. I was like, I get the feeling that there's somebody else in the house. No, I honestly keep saying to them, I keep saying, somebody else is living in your house. And it's so weird, because in Japan there was a big thing in like 2015 where millionaires and billionaires with big houses found out that there were like families living in their house, and they didn't even realize. Like the house was just built weirdly, and there were all these people that could just fit in the floors and stuff. And they were just living in there like homeless people.
Yeah.
And on the first floor of my brother's house, there's this door that's about 1.5 feet tall. So it's like a full size door, but shrink down to about 1.5 feet.
So it's not a full size door.
But I mean, it looks like a door.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And if you open this door, the ceiling is about 1.5 feet, and genuinely down here, and there's like, it's just a floor. But if you look underneath the floor, you can see the whole floor of the house, and it's about this tall. So it's like, what's stopping anyone from just hiding in there, creating a little house in the first floor, between the first and the bottom floor?
Because they'd have to lay down the whole time, no?
No, I mean, you could get up and crouch and whatever, but you honestly, if you had a power socket in there, you could live life in there. And I just said to them, I honestly think someone has took a shower in the bathroom, opened the windows to let all the steam out, and then just, you've come home at the wrong time. I said, I honestly think someone's been in your house.
Maybe it's just the electricity is faulty, and it trips and turns
but the
things
the doors have the hooks on it. You know how like old school windows at the bottom they have like hooks
that you turn and
yeah. He was like, the hooks were on, so you were like, you need a big gusto of wind to knock them off to get them wide open. And it's coming up to Halloween. So it's spooky.
We're going to do a Halloween episode.
We're going to get a spooky episode.
If we're still here, we're going to decorate the background. We're going to dress up. So what should we dress up as? Give us comments of what we should dress
Patrick
up
Bateman.
as. No, you can't just wear a suit and headphones. We do that anyway.
Walter White.
Walter White. And Jesse.
Hey.
We got to go as
bitch.
Like... I was about to do the quote, which the worst quote that he does in like episode 3.
Oh, Heil.
Yeah. I was about to say that, and then I was like, oh, you can't say that.
The yellow monotone.
Yeah. It wouldn't even be yellow. We'd be banned. It'd be like strike 1. We got to go as like Edward Scissorhands or Scarface. You got to properly go for it.
Scarface?
No,
Scarface.
Ghostface.
Ghostface?
Yeah, from Scream.
Oh, Ghostface. Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a new character.
Do you know what everyone at uni used to do?
What?
Have you ever seen La Casa de Papel, which is Money Heist?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's incredible. But they wear the jumpsuits and the mask. Everyone at uni would wear that, and that's actually quite a good idea.
Did people dress up as the characters from Squid Game?
Yeah.
Last year?
Last year. Well, maybe
it must have.
Year before.
Must have been.
No, it was last year, I think, yeah.
Squid Game 2 is coming out this year.
Yeah, I haven't even watched 1 yet. But
what?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Do you like it? As good as everyone says, or a little bit overrated?
It's good. It is good. Like, it actually is a really good... I feel like it's overrated in the sense of how big it actually is.
Yeah.
But it's still really good. Like, I definitely recommend watching it.
Okay.
But as in, like, did I expect the whole world to be talking about this? No.
Does it need a season 2? Like, can you see what they're going to do with it to make it better?
I can see why the directors want to see it. You know what I mean?
Netflix will have a bit of money.
Yeah. I mean, that was like the most popular thing ever, I swear. Like, no one had broke more streams in a week
than Squid Game. No, I don't think so.
I do like foreign subtitle films. They're always...
Have you watched Parasite yet?
No!
Bro, watch Parasite.
That is on my list, I swear to God. I got a list of films, and that one is tip-top condition. We got to watch... We got to rock.
We got to watch
Wreck at Halloween. Lights off, windows open, and we got to watch
Hubie Halloween. Hubie Halloween. If anyone's watched Adam Sandler's film Hubie Halloween, it's the worst, best movie I've ever seen. He speaks like this.
Wait, is it out?
Film. Yeah.
What's out?
It's been out like 2 years.
What, in the cinema?
No, it's a Netflix film.
Oh, right.
Yeah, have you seen Adam Sandler's deal with Netflix?
What they? No, I've not.
His first deal was 250 million for 4 films. He finished that. They gave him another 250 million for 4 films. He finished that last year, and they gave him another 250 for 4 films.
Oh my god!
It might have even been 3.
Brother is a billionaire.
He's easily. Adam Sandler's one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Happy Gilmore is my childhood.
Yeah.
That film is.
When the old guy's punching him like that, and the bloke's like arm is a tree or whatever. And he's like, oh. Not even just because of his films though. Like if you just watch his interview, he's just such a normal guy.
Yeah, he is. Have you not seen Click?
No, not yet. No.
That film will just.
We got a comment on the last pod saying Click's the saddest film I've seen.
Yeah. It is like, oh man.
We got loads to watch. I can't wait. When we move in, we're just going to literally not move from the sofa all winter.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, our pod would just become a film review.
Yeah.
We'll become gurus of film.
We'll be film sharing, I reckon.
Yeah.
You see my films, I see yours.
Oi, oi.
Films,
That
yeah.
ain't the only thing we're sharing. Oi, oi.
No.
Sharing water, keep the bills down.
Yeah, Lloyd said to me before
No.
school.
No.
Lloyd said to me. So I said, oh, like my shower's broken and everything, and he was like, oh, like you could have had a shower here. Obviously, I had a shower, and he was like, just randomly, yeah, we might have to.
No. You said, oh, you could have joined me as a joke in my shower. And I said, wow, when we live together to keep bills down, we might have to do that. All 3 of us are just going to have one shower.
No,
Golden. We'll have our arms around each other, jumping in circles.
Oh, I thought you meant like a golden shower.
Yeah, when you on each other. That's going to be bleeped out because of monetization. Even though each pod probably will make us like £4. But we don't want to get banned.
Oh, that is so good. So have you seen the GTA 6 leaks?
I haven't seen. I didn't look at anything. I know there was leaks.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked at them. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay. So it's obviously not in the final bit at all. And like people are really upset about how it's coming, like looking. And people are comparing the GTA 5 leaks before. But news have come out that the person that's leaking it is a 16-year-old in the UK.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he keeps leaking Rockstar's. He just keeps leaking more and more. And they say, I won't stop unless you pay me. And he's a 16-year-old.
He's going to stop when they arrest him, probably. If they know who it is already, why is he keeping going?
Yeah, like, if you know you're a 16-year-old that lives in the UK, surely you know who it is.
Yeah.
But they just keep keeping it. I honestly, I thought it was a bit of marketing to just get the hype up.
There is already a lot of hype. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
I cancelled my Xbox yesterday.
Did you?
I haven't played it since April, but I've been paying £11 a month all summer. That's nothing.
No, it's not £11 a month.
YouTube monetization. We haven't even made £10.
No, it's not £11 a month.
Mine is.
What, gold?
No, premium.
Why? Oh, because
free games and stuff.
Yeah.
But so I've been paying. I paid £55 this summer for an Xbox I haven't used. But GTA 6 is probably the one game that will make me go back to it, I reckon.
I reckon I'll get GTA 6.
For like 2 weeks, then I'll be bored again. But it'll be worth it.
I haven't played Xbox since about March 2021. I think you and Hannah were on the phone.
March 2021?
Yeah. That's when
you played it this winter?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
When?
All winter.
No, I didn't.
I wasn't playing Fortnite a year.
Shall I tell you why I wasn't?
Why?
Well, I did, but I connected it to my Mac for a week and I just couldn't play it, so I stopped.
Yeah, maybe.
That was it. Because do you remember I had that massive breakdown? It was like revolutionary in my life. It was you and Hannah were on Xbox.
Yeah.
And you were playing Fortnite. I was playing FIFA, I reckon.
Yeah.
And I literally was just like in tears.
Yeah.
And I literally...
I hate this game.
I was on mute and I literally unmuted myself and I was like, this is it. I'm getting rid of Xbox Live. I'm uninstalling every game. I'm not playing this again. And I haven't. I just didn't.
GTA 6 will make you come back.
I'd never played GTA though. I got GTA 5 over lockdown because you guys were like, it'll be so fun. But it was really fun to be fair. But I never got into it.
No,
never
it's really good. I'll make you play it.
Yeah.
Right.
Make me.
I will make you play it.
Should we sign out?
Sign out. 38 minutes.
Oh, hey,
Thank you so much for watching episode 5. Episode 6 will be out next year. No, it will be out sooner.
Well, I mean, it's October, right?
And I have Saturdays off now and everything. We'll do one. We'll have another one out in between this one and Halloween.
God, we're doing too much for him. But a vlog is coming as well.
Yeah.
Because we're going to finish the vlog. We are finishing the vlog next week.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to London. We're going to Leicester Square on Friday.
Which we won't vlog.
Well, I'll vlog on my phone.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for all the support as well on TikTok, by the way.
And YouTube and
just
Instagram.
If you comment, you don't understand how nice you are.
Yeah. If they comment, hate you.
You don't understand how nice you are.
But yeah, thank you for watching.
Peace. Oh, comment.
Oh yeah, comment. What do you want them to comment?
Blue chair.
Blue chair. Comment blue chair if you see this. If you're all the way to the end. Peace.
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 Peace.